Disrespectful, troubling, and dangerous. That is what one woman says about the condition of her father's grave.
New at 6, Amanda Shivari spoke with the woman today, and she joins us now live from Oakwood Cemetery in Penfield. And Amanda, what happened?
Well, Jen, the woman came here to the cemetery to pay respects to her father, and when she visited his site, she found the dirt around the casket had completely sunken in. The casket was almost exposed, so she told the management here they fixed it. But when she came back again a couple days ago, she found the same thing.
Why did it have to come to this?
Joanne has had a rough few months. She lost her mother in September and her father 4 months later to the day.
But that's true love.
After 60 years of marriage, the two are buried side by side at Oakwood Cemetery in Penfield.
It was hard for me to go back to the cemetery because it was such a fresh loss with Mom.
Joanne first reached out to us a few weeks ago. When she went back to visit her parents, she took pictures of what she found. The ground around her father's casket sunk in.
How sad. This is disrespectful. It's undignified. Clearly, where's the sensitivity to the family and friends?
Joanne called the cemetery owners to see how this happened, and it was quickly fixed. But a few days later, Joanne called us back after it happened again.
Basically, the only thing that was covered was the shape of the coffin.
Walking around the cemetery, we found other plots like her father's. Some you can see the holes have been there so long the grass has grown over.
It's very unsafe because people do cross over in front of someone else's markers to visit their own loved ones.
While we were at the gravesite, we saw crews going around filling in sites that have been sunken in. I checked with local funeral directors who say this isn't uncommon, but it's usually fixed before most people visit and see it. A local funeral director tells me that this cemetery does require a vault, so this is not the case of a casket collapsing, but the ground around it settling due to weather. But Joanne says no one should go to visit a loved one and find this.
Speechless. I just don't get it. Why wasn't it done properly the first time?
I did reach out to Oakwood Cemetery for a comment about this woman and her father's site, but I have not heard back. Live in Penfield, Amanda Shivari, News 10 NBC.